Hi, Antonia. You asked too many questions. This is more than five or more than six questions. But never mind, I will try to answer them one by one. Your questions are not in order, so that is so messy. It's going to take me some time to actually do it one by one. Alright, so we will start off with 12 months. 12 months reading. And so we will split into March to the March to August, then September to December. Your good news, it's most likely from the August to February onward. August to February. So in March to August, you only have like 1 month, which is positive, and this month. So let's see once again. So in March, right, you are actually, the chance is not really strong, by the way. It's, even though your current relationship, it's lovely, it's good, but in this relationship you have committed so much. In fact, it seems that he has some sort of physical, or I won't say physical, it's some sort of disability in him, but it's not physical, it's something to do with mental. Like a person who is able to suddenly feel a rage or something, like suddenly he will become so angry, like emotional rage, if you know what I'm talking. It's like suddenly I got angry so much, then I feel like slapping you, that kind of emotion. So that's the thing. That's why and then you are trying to be calm, and you have been suffering all these things. Like, yes, it's taking place, but I would suppress it and try to forget it, let it go. You're trying, but it's still happening. This is in March. The conception is not there yet. The conception here for this month is 50-50. And then in April is, in your bottom of your heart, you want to get a freedom. You want to go out. You no longer want to be contained in this relationship anymore. Something to do with, you still want to have your husband, no doubt, but in your mind, in your mentality, you wish, you just want to go for a break without worrying anything. You still love your husband, no doubt. That when I say you don't want to be contained in this relationship, it is your emotion which tells you this. But in your rational mind, it's not like that. You still need him no matter what. Because when you ask him, do I love him? Can I lose him? No, I can't lose him. Yes, I love him. That kind of feeling. It's a bit conflicting, but as I said, you just need the time to be alone without thinking anything. April, it's like you almost hit your max already. April conception chance is quite low. And then in May, the hope is there. This is the highest between March to August. The hope is there. But it's only 60%. The 40% wise, it's on your husband now. Your husband wise, for March, April, May wise, I think the chance is there. I think so far he's good, just that he is a little bit depressing. I don't know if he has depression or not, something like that. He just need time. You are waiting for him. You are the star, and he's this one sitting there, like, it's not looking at the star, it's looking at himself. He knows he has problem, but he doesn't want to bring that problem to you. So that the emotional tie, the emotional problem, you know that he has that problem, so it's time for you to try to solve it from March to April, before the conception gets missed out in May. And then in June wise, I think, right, this is more to the self-interest kind of thing. You are trying to protect your career. I don't know if you are working. If you're working, that's applicable. But if you are not working, if you're working, you're trying to like protect your career, but that's normal. But another thing is, in this card is you and your husband, you would try to actually protect. I do not know, like, you feel endangered, you feel not secured. I don't know why you don't feel secured. It's like you're trying to protect your own things from him. Something to do with, yeah, you're trying to protect something, your own thing. I don't know what's that thing, but another, this is not important. But if you are working on something, a project or something, it's time to do it because the potential has come. So that would mean, in terms of I mean, that's for career side. In terms of conception, um, your body starts recovering. Your body starts recovering, but at the same time, your mentality, it's a bit worsened. Mental stress. So March, April, May. This is June, and then in July here, it's time to go out. You no longer can take the pressure and the stress in the family. It's time to go out, or else you get insane. March, April, May, June. Because in July, this is May, June. Because in July, it's about the relationship problem. Relationship problem comes out. I don't know why, but that's definitely a relationship problem here. And because you were thinking, if last time, it's like, how would I say, right? Like, because you know he loves you, and you also know you love him, but that's something it's not to say hiding, it's holding back himself from giving or sacrificing much for you, because he feels that it's not doing good enough for you. He would have done better. I know you won't care about how much he has done and you are willing to do for him, but the problem is he can't give the best of himself to you. So that is the problem in him, right? So that's March to August, and then your only chance from conception from March to August would be this month and June. It's quite low though. This month is 50-50, and then June 1 it would be 60-40, right? You have to watch throughout this video. You have no choice because it's so long. The questions you ask are not in order. And then September, conflict of yourself. It's taking care of your husband, family, and yourself. Sometimes you have to fake yourself a bit, right? So I don't have to talk much. Don't talk about conception, and your conception chance starts decreasing from October. This is October. So both of your relationship got better, starts getting better October. And then in November it's the evolution. You are getting better. You are getting better in terms of emotion. So that's the thing. You're getting better. And then the good news are on the way from December, potential conception, January, and February. So if you miss this month, you will still have this month and this month. So the highest month in conception would be February, the highest next year February. Year end is December, then January, February. So actually you have these 3 months, the highest months. By right, October you have chance already. October you have October, November, yeah, October you have chance already. So October it's like 60-40. From September to February you have October, and then December, January, February. That's for you. And then you actually have condition to get conceived, because it's that you know very well last time it's good, It's nice, it's perfect, it's like a story, good love story, good. But now there are so many things which require you to be done with him, and it's time. The card is asking you to put your true self to him, throw your principles to him. All right, so that's the issue here. And then I think that's all for the 12 months reading. I will go through the questions. Before that, I need to check something first. Okay, so now this is going to be messy, man. The way you give me question is like up down up down up down. Okay, which one is healthy pregnancy? Okay, so now I'll go for category per category. Healthy pregnancy. Healthy pregnancy. Okay, so you won't be able to have healthy pregnancy for this I won't say half, it's a half. The pregnancy is fine, but your mentality, your stress, no. Yeah, no, because you haven't solved the problem with him. So from March to August, if you got conceived, it's not really good in terms of stress management, because that's something you will need to solve, and you are actually suffering right now, and it will be over. But the condition, as I said, you need to solve the problem with him, because I know he needs care, which I think you have been giving, but you will need to speak to him when he is rational. Catch that timing when he is rational. When his mood is good, rational, then only you put forward yourself to him. Say, darling, that's problem, but I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine with your true self. I've been doing this, I accept it, and I'm okay with it. Just that I have this. How should I solve that? I just need your opinion. Because I feel I'm suffering in terms of my mentality. So those things go according to that line. And then will you have a healthy delivery, right? Delivery wise, it's fine. But you have one more thing. Again, it's the karmic relationship between you two. So the relationship, as long as it has been sorted out, your delivery has no problem. You see, he's happy, it's happy, and as long as he's happy, then you are happy, because your husband's emotion actually affects you a lot. That's the thing. Even it's like actually come to my surprise, it actually affects your what's that called, the delivery as well. So the delivery in terms of health, it's fine, but it is his emotion which affects you. Okay, so what you need to do in that case, you cannot be the soft woman, you cannot be the passive woman, you got to be the one who takes action, takes charge, maintain him. You know, that something like, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, not that kind of control, not that kind of manage. You manage him by speaking to him softly, convince him. The word here is convince, and he believes it. That's how you manage him. And go for a trip, go for bonding. That's the thing you should do. And then whether he has the epilepsy, I think you have asked me one question, right, about epilepsy. Not autism. Yeah, the epilepsy, if I'm not mistaken. The seizure, right? Oh no, seizure, epilepsy. Oh, I thought your husband. All right, never mind. I thought it's your husband, then that's the wrong question. But anyway, your husband has emotion problem, depression or something, whichever is according along that line, and he's suffering it, and he thinks he's useless. He thinks he's not doing enough. He's not doing any good. Okay, so it is your child whether he would have the seizure and autism. Oh, I think I've answered that. So actually, I've drawn the cards. Oh, so whether your husband stop drinking and being bipolar. No, he won't stop drinking. To be honest, I know it's bad. I know I'm not supposed to laugh. Yeah, he won't. He won't stop drinking, and the bipolar still follows. Still has the potential of bipolar. The potential is there, but he could end it. It's only up to his will whether he wants or not. This means he is still drinking medication and the Prince of Cup. Reason being he doesn't want to feel bad of himself. That's why the reason he is doing it. And if he wants to stop drinking it, he has to go through a big challenge to face himself, but he's not there to face himself, right? And then he can do it. It's his own will. All right, so the thing is, that's why in the earlier deck I'm using these two decks. This for 12 months and this is for the detail cards. That's why I keep telling you, hinting you that you have to be the one who takes a role, dominate the relationship from behind, and he is the one who seems to dominate, but in actual fact you are the one dominate him. So that's the thing. And then let's go to the pregnancy question. So for pregnancy question is that whether you have a healthy conception. For now, no. Like let's say if you get conceived from March to May, no. And then it's because of stress thing again, it's him again, and you will get better later on, and happy family. So instead of, so you know what happened, right? The reason why it's not healthy pregnancy is because of the emotion. It is the emotion which affects you a lot. So that's the thing here. Emotion more stable, because towards the year end it will be stable a bit, provided you have taken action appropriately, and then you'll be better in terms of your conception. And then the next question is and your baby wise, it's fine, it's going to be okay. And okay, so your baby wise, it's healthy, but he may suffer he would have the tendency of having the emotion problem, not like his father, probably inherit a bit like his father, and it's better than his father. Seems like a female, and he easily, how would I say, she easily gives up when she's facing difficulties. She's that kind of girl, and because she's quite fragile, like a princess, right? Ten of Pentacles. And then your baby is to be healthy, no problem. Just that in terms of autism, no problem. Very less chance for autism. She's positive. She likes to go out, and then she likes to know new things. So for autism wise, no, not really. But the problem is the seizure. She has the tendency of seizure, Because the instability, this is the instability inherited from either you or maybe your husband, the emotion. And then the seizure here is actually from both of you. That's why I keep saying um, the emotion of the your emotion actually can decide whether he would have the big degree of seizure or small degree of seizure. So it's very important for you to have important for you to have stable emotion, because right now the husband here, it's so weak, so depressing. So it's like when I said you are useless, then he would just, yeah, I'm useless, that kind of situation. And you yourself on the other hand can't handle the pressure. So basically, one is very strong, that's you. It's like, what the hell you're doing? Sorry, mind my words. What are you doing? You shouldn't be that fragile. You should stand up. You're a man. Then it's on the other hand the opposite of a man's the thing. So this the thing which should not happen when you are trying to get conceived, because this is the thing which increase the degree of the seizure in your baby. The I mean, the seriousness of the seizure in the baby. So it's really, that's why it comes to you 50-50. Now I know why it's 50-50. It's you and him. All right, so you got to maintain your emotion well so that you could do it better. All right, thank you so much, Antonia. So if you have any more questions, do let me know. That's it. I'm so tired. That's 20 minutes. I should request more tips from you. Thank you.